This is Barnstable Today for Wednesday, April 1st. Welcome aboard. I'm Mark Mumford, and please keep in mind that the meetings we cover are available on demand at the town's website, town.barnstable.ma.us.
The licensing authority deals with restaurants that are closed when they had agreed to be open. That's our lead story. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Friel.
In another telltale sign of a struggling economy, at this week's meeting, the licensing authority held show cause hearings for 4 Hyannis restaurants.
Go ahead. Yeah, you're right.
Upon confirmation by the Barnstable Police Department that Rumpy's Beef and Reef, doing business as the Dockside, located at 12 School Street, Hyannis, Paul Skodoris, manager, was in violation of the rules and regulations of this authority and Town Code Chapter 501, Section 1.14, did failure to operate the premises covered by the license during the period of February 1st, 2009 through February 23rd, 2009, and for the month of January 2009, and for violation of Chapter 501, Section 1.19a, reducing the hours of operation without prior approval of the licensing authority. And the licensee is here this morning?
I don't believe the licensee is here. I'm Deirdre Kyle from Holly Management and Supply on behalf of Shoestring Properties, LLC, the owner of the property, and the landlord under the lease to Rumpy's Roast Beef.
Okay, so you're the owner of the property.
The property, but not the licensee.
Okay, and then you could respond to the allegations then? Or?
Yes, actually they did close down as of December 31st. We are actively marketing the property to a new tenant restaurant operator. So
they're gone?
They're gone. And the new operator will come before you, obviously, to apply for a new, probably seasonal liquor license.
And what is the status of the license? You're going to have to speak into the microphone, please.
At one time, they represented to me that they planned to open at some point. They did get the paperwork for a seasonal license, but they have never filed it. So, and they're not here today.
So the license just hasn't been paid for or picked up.
Expired.
So the license is
never been picked up.
The licensing authority took the step of revoking the Dockside's license, and they revoked the license for Barolo's on North Street, which has filed for bankruptcy.
Hannah's on Main Street has also been closed down since February 14th without notice to the licensing authority. A new operation is already slated for that site.
And management from the Rhubar apologized for closing down Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays without permission, and assured the licensing authority that they would be open 7 days a week starting April 13th.
Meanwhile, the Town Council is back in action tomorrow evening, and we have a preview with Assistant Town Manager Tom Lynch.
And continuing our conversation with Assistant Town Manager Tom Lynch on upcoming Town Council meetings, we're joined with him today. We'd like to thank him for coming on. At first, the Town Council is going to start off with a discussion on the Centerville Village and Craigville Beach DCPC. Tom, could you take us through what they're going to be talking about?
Well, last year, actually further back than that, they had visioning sessions in the village of Centerville, and part of that came out as to how they could protect Craigville Beach and the business district, and that came from the Civic Association requesting a district of critical planning concern be created. That went through the county legislative process and was adopted. There have been numerous community meetings on this, and the growth management department's been working very hard to develop the regulations that would be governing this area. So in an effort to keep the council, which has been very involved in this and interested in this, up to date, Joanne Buntage will be presenting a brief presentation on where they are with the draft regs and where they expect it to go.
They'll have 2 presentations to kick off the council session on Thursday. The second is from the Hyannis Main Street Initiative Subcommittee with the Leadership Council to End Homelessness, something that you've attended numerous times. Why don't you tell us about that?
Back when there was a grant coming into town to help with regional issues for homelessness, Senator O'Leary got involved and felt that we needed to assist the village of Hyannis with its homeless problem, and to see if some of these grant monies couldn't be used for that purpose. So he was really, after a couple of meetings that he held, instrumental in getting the Leadership Council to create this subcommittee, which has been called the Hyannis Main Street Initiative, to address the issues of residents and businesses, and of course the homeless themselves, in terms of how we can help them find shelter and services. So there have been a whole series of meetings that have gone on. There have been over 43 participants from the chaired by Estella Fritzinger and Mary LeClaire. So the district attorney sat at the meetings, and legal services and all the service providers, folks from the council, churches, and the hope is that they're going to present the work plan that they've followed and the model that they've put together. Our own councilor Barton has been, very involved with this whole issue with Operation from the Streets. The council itself has supported trying to deal with the homeless issues. So this is a timely, basic workshop, or if you will, update. Because the spring is coming and we'll see more homeless, and we want to try to minimize the behavioral impacts that happen in our town and get them the right services.
As they move forward into the rest of their meeting, they'll start off with a couple of issues that I understand will be...
Yes, the sign code issues, I think there were three ordinances on that, are going to be postponed. We're not sure exactly as to what date yet, but there will be two other items which I'm anticipated to take a long time, but one never predicts what happens before the council. But one is to basically accept some insurance money that was for a ground sweeper that was destroyed in a fire out at the golf course. So they're replacing that equipment, and then there are some appointments to look at.
Luckily, no one was hurt in that incident.
No, that was a...
In looking forward from this April 2nd meeting, as there is no new business, they have referred a lot of things to public hearings that are coming up at our next council session, which include a lot of capital improvement projects.
It almost looks like an April Fool's joke that there's no new business, because the council has a very full slate coming up at the second meeting in April, where we will be looking at the capital improvement plan, and there are going to be, I bet there are 8 or 10 public hearings that are going to be going on various capital improvement issues that have been postponed to the 16th. So let me check on that. Yeah, the 15th is actually. So it'll be a very 16th will be a very busy meeting in and of itself.
Well, Tom, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Just as we've done in some of these updates, we've pointed out that budget season is coming upon us. By the middle to end of April, we will be submitting the budget to the town council. The town managers are meeting almost daily with senior staff and with Mark Milne and Bill Cole on the human resources side to look through what the operational cuts are, what the necessary personnel cuts were, and I think at probably one of our next updated sessions we'll be talking just about the budget, and so we can be very clear on what cuts need to be made and how we are still going to try to maintain essential services.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Okay, thank you.
Hi. Barnstable Today is yesterday's news, because tonight I'm the entertainment. Oh, and for your so-called newsmen, let's just say that they'll be gone for a while, because I'm a man of my word.
Kevin, where the heck are we? How did we get here?
I don't know. Where are we, Mark?
I have no idea. This is really very odd. I have no concept of what's going on.
Hey, you guys, you're blocking these stairs.
Oh, are you Jim Morrison?
Is one ever one to be who they think they are?
Wow. Is this the Great Wall of China, Jim?
Great Wall of China, this is Stairway to Heaven. If you guys follow me, I got a gig with Johnny Rotten and a couple other dead people. Let's go.
Jeez.
I think that'll work.
I like your part. Johnny Rotten. That was good. All right.